Making Motivational Mindset Zoom that we do each and every single Monday night at 8 o'clock, guys. I want to welcome everybody that has been rocking with us. I want to welcome everybody new. Ariajo Sellers Are Us was pretty much started almost 6 years ago by these brothers here, Will and Tim. And their goal and their intention and their objective for the community was to pretty much share and is to pretty much share their real estate experiences and knowledge with the community. And since then, they help a lot of people like myself get into this business and allow ourselves to do this business full time. One couple has made 6-figure years, multiple years, guys. So if you guys are here, you're definitely in the right place. I commend you and I thank you guys for your time. Anyway, plus they also help a lot of course, sellers, with whatever their problem situation is. They helped a lot of buyers as well, and a lot of other people within the community, within getting these real estate deals. But guys, again, I want to welcome everybody to our Monday Money Making Motivational Mindset Zoom. But without further ado, I see we're here live on Facebook, and we're also live here on Zoom. And guys, afterwards, you guys will have access to this recording here. But without further ado, if Will Galloway and Tim Harvey are here, the stage is yours, brothers.
Hey, Delano, how's it going? Can you see and hear me?
Hey, Tim, I can see and hear you perfectly fine.
Perfect, man. Perfect. Listen, guys, my name is Tim Harvey. That gentleman you just heard, his name is Delano Logan, and we'd just like to thank him for hosting this Zoom. We thank you for getting it started here today, guys. But listen, the most important thing, the most important person that I would like to thank, his name is Jesus Christ, and he just gave us this opportunity to do this Zoom. He's my Lord and Savior, and I am so grateful, and thankful to be hosting this money-making motivational mindset Monday. Again, my name is Tim Harvey. My partner's name is Will Galloway, and we've been blessed, guys. We've been blessed, and we are thankful and grateful to be able to do this money-making motivational mindset Monday. Listen, guys, we are thankful. It is a couple of days after Thanksgiving, and it's just been a blessed time. But guys, we're back to work. We are back to work. And I'm just so glad to be able to have had an opportunity to celebrate this past Thanksgiving. Just to kind of give you guys just a little bit of background on myself and my partner, Will. We had an opportunity to start this back in 2015. Me and Will, we're actually real estate investors, doing business together, since 2014. God impressed upon us to start this group, to start a community of like-minded people wanting to do the real estate business together, specializing in wholesaling. And, we picked wholesaling as our vehicle to get started. And, God blessed us to start this community. Like Delano said, we've been blessed to help people get to 6 figures in this real estate business. We've been blessed to help people, get their first deals done. We've been blessed to help people, actually just get deals done, on a general basis. We've been blessed to help a lot of homeowners actually be able to sell their homes. We've been blessed to be able to help a lot of buyers, actually be able to buy deals and be able to renovate and rehab those homes and make them better for the community. So, we thought that if we could show people how to do this business, do it the right way, then everybody would be blessed, and we do it all together. So that's the genesis of Wholesalers Are Us. Started off with meetups, and now we work through Zoom every single week, where we have our money-making motivational mindset Monday Zooms. Not only that, but God just impressed upon us last year to start this program. This program of Dialing for Dollars. And not last year, but this year, we started our Dialing for Dollars program, and we've been met with resounding success, and we are so grateful for that. But the way that these started with these money making motivational mindset Mondays was guys, listen, just for me personally, I used to be a person that hated Monday. I used to be a person that, that hated, going in. I hated clocking in. I hated going into my job. Matter of fact, back in 2010, right after the recession, right after the crash, 2009, 2010, I was actually one of those seasonal holiday workers, you know, and I used to, I didn't hate it then because I was just grateful for the opportunity, but I was a seasonal holiday worker, going into the jewelry store, one of those people that would greet you as you come into a jewelry store and want to sell you a piece of jewelry for Christmas. I was one of those people. And and partner, how you doing, man? I'm gonna jump right in tonight, man. How you doing, partner?
Man, always blessed to be here, man.
Good, good.
Carry on with the story, man.
I'm gonna jump right in tonight, man, because just as I was thinking, and I'm tired of I don't know how many guys are tired of leftover Thanksgiving dinners, but I'm tired already. But I'm grateful, man. Listen, and I know I'm gonna kind of skip around a little bit, but we had a blessed Thanksgiving. My wife, myself, my daughter, my nieces, nephews, mom, dad, sister, and extended family who we got a chance to see via Zoom. We just had a great Thanksgiving. We had an opportunity to be to sit around the table, and I got a chance for the first time in my life to actually carve the turkey, and it was a blessing to be able to do that. But more so, it was a blessing to be able to thank God. I mean, I know me, you, and the Wholesalers R Us crew. I mean, we always practice, being thankful, but just to be able to recognize it as a holiday was a blessing. So I said all that, to say that right around this time, I would have been, just a couple of years ago, back in 2009, I'd have been one of the people that was, that was, a holiday worker, getting ready to go in and, and work while everybody else was chilling. So, I just believe that, while we were working, I was working, in type of mall type of environment. And when we were working, we had the type of mentality that nobody else had. Because for us, it was time to make the donuts. But for everybody else, they were chilling and relaxing. And that's what everybody's doing right now. Days after Thanksgiving, the itis sets into us, sets in for us. And, for most of us, that itis just sets in, and, we begin to kind of pull our foots off the brake. We began to, we'll put our foot on the brake and stop moving forward. We kind of, stop our momentum. It happens a lot. And, that's what happens for most of us. Most of us, we've had, different kind of years, but blessed years. But this time of the year is the type of time that can really lull you into just relaxing and saying, oh man, it's the holidays, Black Friday, Cyber Monday, this is the holiday season. So naturally, most of us would think about taking our foot off of the gas and not moving forward in the fourth quarter and just chilling and relaxing. But I said that, I told y'all that story about me working, being a seasoned holiday worker. Big ups to Jared, big ups to Shane Company, the places that I worked, after I was out of the real estate business completely. But our managers would take us aside and we would have training, right around this time, we would have training for what was going to be the busiest time of the year for us. So, instead of, taking our foot off the gas, we will put our foot on the gas this time of the year. And this is the time of the year when we would work many more hours. We could have as many hours as we wanted this time of the year. And the mentality was, let's get to work. The mentality was, let's keep it going. Let's get to work, as opposed to everybody else out there spending money, doing the things to do. And listen, don't get me wrong. I love both holidays. I love Christmas and Thanksgiving are my two favorite holidays besides MLK Day, of course. But those two holidays I love. I love the days, but everything around it, it's time to move forward, partner. And that's what I was thinking about today is just really time, instead of, and family, y'all let me know. Y'all let me know how y'all thinking. But instead of just chilling, it's really time to pump it on, keep it moving forward. This is just that time, bro. I know that attorneys are still out there working. I know that buyers are still out there buying. Heck, we're still buying, this time of the year. So, listen, I know you're out there doing your renovations and things of that nature. People are still, moving into houses. People are still moving out of houses. People are making decisions now. This is a critical time. I just want to know, I don't want to jump into a partner, but that's what I was feeling today. I was just feeling that a lot of people, like we can just really get into this lull thing of relax. But ever since me and you have known each other, ever since me and you have been doing business together, we realized, and we get with our partners, and us, our partners, our team, we're working. I can't hear you.
Didn't realize I was on mute. Sorry about that.
It's all good.
But yeah, first and foremost, let me, give my Lord and Savior Jesus Christ all the glory, and thankful to be present on this meeting, being able to speak to everybody tonight that's listening. So thank you guys for joining us. Again, every week, we are so grateful to have each and one of you. Some of you be on there every week, and we see you, we appreciate you, and we definitely love you, and thank you for all that you do. Being on this call means so much to us. How long have we been doing it? What, 3-4 plus years or something like that? We've been doing it.
We've been doing this call for about three years now.
Yeah. So it's one of those things where everybody loves it. Everybody, say, hey man, that's my weekly medicine. I need to hear you guys pump me up on a Monday, because like you said earlier, like Mondays used to be that day, where you like,
right.
Monday, like that, back to work, time to go back, time to get back in the trenches,
Yeah.
And you coming off a weekend of just not probably doing nothing. So again, Monday, clock in, getting back to work, get back on the grind. But we got to get to a place, like where we embracing that. We're embracing the grind. We're embracing being in position to be able to just do what we love to do. Real estate has changed my life. It has changed Tim's life. It's changed a lot of you listening life. So why wouldn't you be grateful to be able to know that you can get up and do what you love to do, and work in a business where you're helping other people as well. So it's a blessing, just to be in this position. And I don't take it for granted at all, because, like Tim said, he was, that person, clocking in, just, trying to make ends meet, working a 9 to 5, and I was that person that was just trying to figure out what I was going to do, was about to start working a 9 to 5. And, luckily, God directed me, toward what my purpose was, and again, are you being led to what your purpose is? Are you being directed to your purpose, and you're not really showing appreciation, for it? Because, and what I mean by that is like, if you have confirmation or God has put something on you to you know, let's just say do real estate, or he put it on your heart, this is what you're supposed to be doing. And you're not waking up every morning with the drive to give it 1,000%. You know, you steady, you know, giving 20 or 30 or 40% or even 50%. When, you know, when something's on your heart and something's on your spirit and you led for something, you know, it's almost like if you don't go hard at trying to get that done, you know, you're not hurting anyone but yourself, and you're hurting the people around you. You know what I'm saying? And Nisi said, I'm there about to work a 9 to 5. Let me make sure I hear her message. She said, I'm there, I'm about to work a 9 to 5, but still plugging, but I can admit to not giving 1,000. And Nisi, I just want to let you know, I really appreciate you saying that and commenting on that, because I think that's a lot of us, you know what I'm saying? I mean, I'm not pointing a finger at you. I mean, I've been, you know, guilty of that, you know, but I just think that we really selling ourselves short, you know, when we do that, because again, everybody that we see that has been blessed, and the people that, you know, you might be admiring, or people that you look up to, whether it's a celebrity, whether it's a athlete, or whether whoever, you know, people that doing whatever they're doing at a high level. True enough, you know, one thing I noticed about a lot of them, like I've been lately, I just been, she said I needed to hear this, and God led me to talk about this. I didn't know I was gonna be talking about this, but, and thank you again, Nisi. But what made me think about it is, I was just noticing, like, you know, I was noticing like some of my favorite athletes, or some of my, you know, favorite celebrities that are really, you know, doing what they're doing on a high level, you know. And I think we as humans, or we as people, we get caught up in watching them now. You know what I'm saying? We're watching them now. Like, you know, for instance, like, you know, one of my, everybody know who know me, you know, some of my favorite athletes, of course, Michael Jordan, LeBron James, Tiger Woods, Serena Williams, you know, let's go on and on. All those names I just mentioned, like we so busy, like we'll look at them and say, man, like, man, he's good, or man, she's good, or man, like that. But one thing that separates them from being great to the other people who haven't reached that great potential, have you really, like, as much as you study these people, as much as you admire these people, as much as you watch these people on TV, have you really watched and studied their work ethics? Have you really paid attention to how they outwork everybody around them? The late Kobe Bryant, you know, one thing he always said was, nobody's going to outwork me. You know, he made sure that he was the first one in the gym. He made sure he was the last one to leave the gym, because guess what? If his players and the people on his team, if somebody say, well, Dad, you know, I got to the gym before Kobe and he left early, and you know, I left, you know what I'm saying, and he left early and I'm still in there putting in shots, you know what I'm saying? Like, he would never want nobody to think that. And you have to have that same type of mindset. You have to have that mindset like, man, look, this is all I got. You know what I'm saying? Once God say, this is what you're supposed to do, it's just supposed to be go. It's just supposed to be go. It's just supposed to be grind, 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 grind. That's the reason why some people succeed and some people don't succeed, because the ones that succeed, they know that God told them this is what you're supposed to be doing. Now, what you going to do about it? Are you going to just play around with it and you're going to give limited efforts, or are you going to, you know, take it to the next level? And when I say take it to the next level, that means working harder than you want to work. See, that's the thing, working harder than you want to work, because us, you know, we want to be comfortable. We want to be in a place where it's no pain, it's no pressure. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know why we avoid pressure. I don't know why we avoid pain. And I get it. I mean, don't nobody want pain. I mean, pain hurts, you know what I'm saying? But pain gets results. Like, pressure gets results. You know what I'm saying? Like, when you go above and beyond, that gets results. Most of us are just okay with just doing enough. You know, just, I did it. I completed it. But when you completed something, how far did you go? Did you take it a step further, or did you just do enough just to get the job done? See, the people that I mentioned earlier, they're willing to not only get it done, getting it done is not enough to them. You know what I'm saying? That's not enough. If they're not taking it to a whole nother level, or they're not doing it 10 times more than what just getting enough is, then they feel like the job is not done. And the reason why they think like that, and the reason why they have those type of work ethics, is because they say, as long as I continue to do more than enough, that more than enough is going to do nothing but keep building momentum. It's going to keep building momentum. And guess what happens? The people that's around, that's doing the same thing you're doing, they always playing catch up because they're just doing just enough. They're just staying average, you know, and being average should never be in your DNA. It should never, you should never feel comfortable with, you know, with being average. And again, you know, just because, you know, whatever it is you're doing or whatever it is you want to do, just because you may not be the best at it right then, don't mean that you don't have the potential to become the best or the greatest. You know, everything takes time. You know what I'm saying? There's things that, you know, you have to build up to that point. You know, Michael Jordan didn't come into the NBA being the greatest player of all time. It took him years and years of work and ethics and just trying to put in work, coaching, mentoring, training, after hours, sleepless nights. You know what I'm saying? That stuff don't happen overnight. But what happens is you guys want the microwave fix, like we always talk about. You want to switch positions, and you want to see what this person doing, and you want to jump in and say, okay, I want that now. But hey,
you didn't know what they went through.
What happened the 10 years they grinded when people wasn't looking, and the 10 years, the 20 years when they was sweating and they was like in pain because of the training and exhausted and was sleepy, but didn't go to sleep because they wasn't finished. They wasn't done. They wanted to keep going, you know, and that desire, it just, you know, it overseeded anybody that tried to do what they were doing because everybody else's desire was just average. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't enough.
Well, here's the thing. I mean, it's like, no matter what you're doing, like it doesn't, like, I don't care what you're doing. You know, listen, you know, you 9 to 5, 10 to 5, whatever it is, business, whatever it is, you've got to push past your pain. You know, when you know, and just you know, just to be clear, when I was working those, you know, when I was working those jobs, I mean, listen, it was painful watching people out there chilling while here I am working. It was super painful. That's why I'm saying, like, for this season, I'm gonna have the mentality of a seasonal worker, because you are working when nobody else is working. You're being diligent when nobody else is being diligent. When people are chilling, you're doing what you're supposed, you know, you're pushing past that. You're pushing past the pain. Listen, you know, my family, you know, of course, you know, my wife and kids, they want to spend time, you know, they want to, because, you know, everybody's at home, you know, everybody wants to spend time, but they understand that over time, this is what I do during this time. I mean, and they understand that. And I know your wife understands that this is what you do during this time, because, you know, at the end of the day, what's going to happen is you're going to see the fruit of your success. Now, like we were talking about Michael, you know, Michael was practicing when nobody was seeing. Like back in high school, back in college, you know, like when nobody was doing the due diligence, Michael was there. You know, like you said, people want the microwave stuff, you know, like the things that we have to go through. And I'm talking about you guys, family. I'm talking about the things that you have to go through now, you know, the things that you have to go through to get past, you know, whatever it is that's hurting. You're gonna have to go through it, because tomorrow you're going to see the fruit of your labor. You're going to see the fruit of whatever it is that you had to do. Right now, it's just a seed. You know, when I was working at Shane Company, when I was working at the at Jared Company, those were just seeds for now. You understand what I'm saying? Those were just seeds for now. When I was working, you know, corporate sales, those were seeds for now. Take those same type of mentalities, take that same type of mentality, and I apply it to now. Me and Will, you know, every single year we get with certain sets of partners. Every year we get with certain sets of partners, and I don't know if this is by happenstance or what. Now it's intentional, but in the beginning, when we started Wholesalers R Us, we would get with certain sets of partners, and we would all just go all out. You know, November and December, we would go all out for these last couple of months, and we would see the success at the end. And this year, It's intentional this year because we've had an opportunity to see what's happened over the past couple of years, and we see that it works. So all we're saying, guys, is understand. We understand that there's a opportunity, to lull. There is an opportunity to not be the best during this time of the year. There is an opportunity for you to sit back and chill, this time of the year. The greats don't do that. The greats don't do that. The MJs of the world, they don't do that. The Kobe's, God rest his soul, didn't do that. Always practicing, always trying to get better, always trying to get that edge. And what you're doing now during these holidays is you're getting the edge. You're getting the edge is what you're doing during these holidays. Because what's going to happen is come January and February, if you work now, come January and February, you'll have a momentum that nobody will have seen. You know what I'm saying? You'll have a momentum that nobody will have seen. But if you chill during the holidays, if you chill out during these holidays, then guess what? You're going to come back January 5th, 6th, whatever time it is. If you think like everybody else, that's, thinking like the world. If you think like everybody else, then guess what? January 5th, January 6th, you just got to be getting back. January 5th, you're going to be making your New Year's resolutions then. And it's not going to take you another 60 to 90 days to actually get momentum. So it'll be mid-March before you're actually doing some of the things you want to do. So why not do it now? It's like working out. Everybody has the New Year's resolution, January 1st, people are in the gym January 1st. But people that really want to have those sexy summer bodies for next year, they're working out now. They doing a little, my uncle, he was doing, he ate a little bit for Thanksgiving, but that Thanksgiving morning, he was working out. And then by the time Thanksgiving was over, he was working out again. The guy's like 70 years old, but he was working out again because he knows that he's going to create a nice momentum for himself, a discipline for himself that's going to be, that he's going to be rewarded with. So that's all we're saying, guys. Happy Monday to all of you guys. Happy Monday, Deanna. Darius says, yeah, I love to create pressure for myself. It really keeps me going. And that's real, brother. That's really, really real. We love creating that pressure for ourselves as well. That pressure is what keeps us going. That pressure is what keeps us working to achieve more than what we normally would. So yeah, most definitely. Jasmine said good night. Five Talent Home says, what's up? Good evening, family. Damien says, what's up? People on Facebook Live, we certainly appreciate you guys jumping on. We certainly appreciate the Zoom chats, guys. Thank y'all. Nisi says, I have to do this. I felt some pain and took a phase. I just kept pushing through. Pause. Yeah, I mean, pain is necessary. Pain is necessary in business. There's no, I don't want to sugarcoat it or anything like that. I don't want you guys thinking that once you get into business, it's some kind of easy street or anything like that. No, you're going to have pain because, how else would you get to places that others won't get to? How else would you be able to create an income that not everybody else have? How else would you be able to provide for your families in ways that other people won't if you don't have pain, if you don't have pressure? How else would you be able to do that unless you actually have some pain and pressure? So yeah, no doubt. I would remember
if it was easy, everybody would be doing it.
Yeah. If it was easy, everybody would be doing it. Everybody would be doing it.
That goes for anything.
I have the mentality of a person that's working during the holidays. Guys, if you go to the mall, if you go to any store during this time of the year, you will notice those people are locked in. They're locked in and they're loaded. They're ready to get your money. So just understand this. They have a mindset that, that other people don't have. While your money, you going somewhere to go get your, 100-inch television, you going to Best Buy or you going to Walmart. Those guys are planning right now to separate you from your money, regardless of whether it's Christmas.
I like, now I was saying, I like what Damien was saying on Facebook. You see what he said?
What'd he say? What Damien say?
He said, we started 3 months ago. When January hits, we need everything already in place.
That's right. That's right. It's that simple. So Damien, what Damien is saying is Damien has a momentum already. And at this point, and it's like working out, okay? It's like working out. When you first start working out, it's the toughest thing in the world. But if you you 3 months in, it's like par. I mean, this is what I should be doing. So by the time January hits, everything's just going to be the way it should be. And he's going to be creating another momentum for himself. One thing I noticed that you said about these super achievers, you said that the super achievers, they overachieve at certain feats. And if they overachieve at those certain feats, then they create certain momentums for themselves that push them to the next level. But what takes them to that next level is the overachieving. But if they keep doing it, if they keep having that same mindset, that pushes them into the stratosphere of nobody else. Like
nobody can catch up.
Yeah, like think about Tom Brady. Right now, I think he's 7-3, 8-4, whatever it is. I think, I mean, having a pretty good season, per se. But every time I see Tom, he's mad. Every time I see Tom, he's mad. He's disappointed in his performance, because Tom knows what it's like to win. He knows what it's like to, what it takes to win. It can't be like everybody else. It has to be something different. So yeah, I mean, that's just real, man. It's
Talon Holmes said, the first one through the walls get the bloodiest for sure. That's what's up. And
he said what now?
He said the first one through the wall gets the bloodiest for sure.
Gets the bloodiest for sure. Okay.
I guess he's saying the first one, that puts in the pressure. I guess they receive, the bloodiest results. I'm guessing what he's saying, but that's what I'm getting from it. And Jasmine said, people see the glory, but they don't know the story.
They don't know the story. Like okay, people see me, and we're not saying painting ourselves on some other level or anything like that. But people see us, with what we're doing now, but they don't realize like my training came, in retail. You know what I'm saying? Like doing stuff that, not everybody would even want to do. But a lot of my training came from that. So, I mean, people.
That's why even with that being said, like if you are that person that is listening, that's working a 9 to 5, first off, be grateful that you have a job, first and foremost.
Yeah. Be
grateful that you have a job. But keep in mind that that job is really, it's really to plant seeds, like you said, and for whatever it is you want to do. It just reminds me, like of my wife. Like, she used to be a manager at Depot, and now she has, the world's biggest hair salon, what I'm saying, especially in Georgia. But she always talks about how she never understood why she would be working that job. But she said that job taught her customer service.
Yes.
To where now she's rolling that over into making sure that the hair salon is based around customer service.
Right.
That's why people want to come back. It's not enough just to get somebody to come to your door. A true business is when you have repeated clientele.
Right.
So that's what she focused on, is getting repeated clientele, not just having somebody get their hair done once, but somebody who wants to keep coming, and then they want to bring their daughter, then they want to bring their sister, then they want to bring their mom. That's how you generate a real business. So, but not even knowing that first job that, she didn't even know why she was working it at the time. They had no idea that it was a seed that was being planted. So I say that to say, don't be discouraged because you're working a 9 to 5. Don't be discouraged because you're maybe doing something now that you may not be wanting to do, but God is preparing you for something bigger, and you have to be grateful for where you are, whether it's small, whatever size it is. Be grateful for where you are and be appreciative of that job. Be appreciative of your managers or the owners or whoever it is you're working for. Because again, before you become the boss man or boss lady,
You gotta serve
you
first.
have to serve. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You have to serve first. And if you don't think that way, and if you're not having that type of mindset, then it's gonna be hard for you to become a leader, because all leaders start off as servants.
And they
You know what I'm saying?
understand
True
people.
leaders are servants. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
True leaders, even when you become a leader, you're still a servant. I'm a big servant. You know what I'm saying?
Still
I
a
love serving because
Right.
I understand it go hand in hand. Just because I'm a leader don't mean I'm not gonna serve. They go hand in hand.
Right.
So
That's right.
again, start with where you are and be grateful for where you are, and just understand that it's only, you know, it's only a stepping stone to what's going to be greater. You know what I'm saying? So
That whole leadership piece, you know, that whole leadership piece is like you have to serve first before you become you can become a leader, because how will you know what other people are feeling? How will you know what other people are going through if you haven't gone through anything yourself? How will you have people serve you per se if you've never served before? Like you said, being a leader is constant service. It's always service, you know. I like to say that, you know, that we've got a lot of bosses. You know, even now we've got a lot of bosses, you know.
right.
And we serve a lot of people. So yeah, no doubt.
It made me think about, you know, like Joel Osteen. You know what I'm saying? Like, he always tell that story of like when his dad was the senior pastor, and how he didn't never want to be a pastor. He never wanted to be a pastor. He was the cameraman. He was behind the scenes,
Right.
making sure his dad looked good. You know, making sure his dad, you know, looked it bigger. You know, and in front of the world. He was not even caring nothing about it. And then all of a sudden, he was focusing on serving his dad. You know, being there for his dad, making sure his dad looked good.
Right.
And all of a sudden, unfortunately, he lost his dad. And then guess what? God said, okay, you served enough. Now it's your time to get in the spotlight. Now it's your time to give back and lead the pack. You know, so you just never know. Like, you know, that man didn't even come into it saying, I'm gonna be just like my dad. I'm gonna be better than my dad. I'm gonna be the biggest pastor ever. Like, no, like, you never know. Like, you know what I'm saying? When God, you know, use you for a certain reason and for a certain season, and then all of a sudden he said, okay, now it's time to increase you. And now it's time to elevate you. Now it's time for you to go to the next level. I know you've been serving, but guess what? I need you over here now. Now I need you to lead. And while you're leading, he's still serving.
He's still serving.
You know what I'm saying? It don't change. What's up, Grind Guy? He said, what's up, fella? Grind Guy, what's good? Man? What's good, man? I just got his new whip, man. Y'all check my guy out.
Yo, he got Everybody Eats Whip. Everybody Eats Whip is out.
Check my guy out, man. That's my bro, man.
Yep. Damien says you growing discomfort. That's real.
Yes, sir.
And I think that's Will. Okay, yeah. Wilson said he said just saying the first one through the wall pays the biggest price. That's real, but also reaps the biggest reward. It's about sacrifice and servant leadership. That's real stuff. That's real stuff. Yeah. You know, much respect. But yeah, much respect to you, Grind Guy. Much respect to the Grind Mobile. Everybody Eats Mobile. You know, big ups, man. You know, that thing is looking good. It's gonna be looking good.
I just like, man, you know, shout out to Grind, man. We just talked earlier tonight, man, and I just like when, you know, people set a goal and they accomplish it. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know,
he said that was on his he said that was on his
and we've been talking about it all year. You know what I'm saying? Like, he been saying that's what he's gonna do. And you know, it's just not about talking, it's just about doing it, you know, and just doing what you say you're gonna do. If you set a goal for yourself, and that goes for anybody, if you set a goal for yourself, you know, why not go all out and get it accomplished? Why not? You know what I'm saying? Get it accomplished, do it, you know, stop making excuses, stop letting stuff hold you back, you know, just do it, you know, step out on faith, do what you got to do to get it done, you know.
He said, one thing I noticed that he said in his post was he said he needed to get it done by the end of this year. and you know what I'm saying? Like just the sheer fact of that. And then, you know, here it is, you know, the end of this year, the fourth, you know, the fifth, sixth inning of the fourth quarter. And here it is, you know, it's in manifestation, you know, just big ups to you, man.
Absolutely, man.
With that, man.
Well deserved.
Big ups to our guy Rob, man. Over in South Lake Mall, original hot dog factory. The hot dogs are awesome. But again, that's somebody that, you know, that, hey, had a dream.
Yeah.
and achieve that thing by the end of the year. Does it hurt when you have your dream? Does it hurt? The stuff that you're doing, to get there? Yes, it does hurt. Is it easy? No, it's not. You know what I'm saying? Is it easy to get your first deal done? No. Most of the time, it's not easy. Is it easy to make telephone calls? No. Most of the time, it's not easy. Is it easy to put out bandit signs? No, it's not easy. You know what I'm saying?
Nope.
But is it necessary? For you for you to get from A to B, for you to round those bases to get the home plate. You've got to round the bases. You've got to do A, you've got to do B, you've got to do C, then you got to do D to get the home plate. So you've got to do the things that are necessary, the things that are not easy, to get you where you need to go. So yeah. Pressure is actually good. Pressure is actually good. I can't think of anything that I've done, where there hasn't been pressure, where there wasn't also a high reward attached to that pressure. I can't think of a thing.
I can't either.
You know what I'm saying? Like if something is is like really pushing,
pressure, man. Look how Diamond is created. Look how Diamond is created. It's created from pressure.
Yeah.
Man,
There's a high reward.
I think a lot of us been avoiding. I think a lot of us been avoiding that pressure. They've been avoiding putting in the work. What happened to people wanting to just go all out? What happened to people that just wanting to just say, whatever it takes. Yeah. Whatever it takes. By all means, as long as of course it's ethical and legal. But what happened to going all out for your dreams, for your passion? What about your family? Your family depending on that. You know what I'm saying? Like when I think about, like when I wake up in the morning and I know I got to be somewhere, I got something to do, I be like, man, I can't sleep over. Like I'm thinking about my family. Like, man, like, they depending on me. You know what I'm saying? Like, why would I feel like I got to, sell myself short or not put in 1,000% when, there's people who's depending on me, and John just said identify your why and things become easier. That's real stuff, man.
That's the word for the month. Why? That's the word of the month is, identifying your why.
Absolutely. But when you identify your why, it makes, and that's why identifying your why is so important, because guess what? Your why is what wakes you up. I've been noticing lately, like, man, my why's so strong. Like I used to set my alarm clock to wake up. I just wake up because I just be ready. You know what I'm saying? Like I wake up at the same time every day. I be waking up between 5 and 6 o'clock in the morning every day. And I'm up. You know what I'm saying? I'm up. It's time to get the day started. Because guess what? It's already in me. My why, I know what my purpose is already, and I know what my why is. And when I think about it, it just makes me say, man, even the days I don't feel like going, we all have them days when we like, man, just one of them days where you just don't feel like going. But when you snap back, think about that why, think about what you're doing this for, think about your purpose. You know what? It's time to go. You know what I'm saying? It's almost like that extra boost and that extra energy. And some of you guys be like, man, what keep you motivated? What keep you inspired? If you got a why, that's enough. That's all you need. You know what I'm saying? That's all you need.
Like even
it boils down to, the ones we love, our family, or just something that's really close to us. And when you think about that, like it hits a sensible spot. It should hit a sensible spot in your spirit when you think about
it. Should make you cry.
Yeah, we always say it should either make
it should make you cry. It should be strong enough.
Butterflies.
Make you cry.
I'm gonna be honest with you. It gives me butterflies. It gives me like a tingle inside when I'm like, oh, I got to go. I got to grind. I got to do it. You know what I'm saying? And if it's not giving me that sensation, then that's not what it is.
It's not strong enough.
That ain't it. Or it ain't strong enough. You know what I'm saying? You got to figure out what it really is. So whatever it is, it has to give you that tingle. It has to give you that inspiration. And you say, man, it's time to go. It ain't no quitting. It ain't no giving up.
Yeah.
I got to go. I got to go. You know what I'm
saying? And this is real stuff. Like when you here you just said something that really should really like set people off. Like you said, if it doesn't tingle inside of you, if it doesn't make you cry, if it doesn't give you that, if you don't get that little, tear there inside of you, it ain't strong enough. you have not identified your why. If it's not that, then you have not identified your why.
Think about your why. Think about your why right now, right? And let's just say whatever it is you're doing. Let's just say real estate, since you're a real estate investor. Think about your why right now. I'm speaking to
Yeah.
you. What would happen right now if you failed in real estate right now? Everything you just failed. Like, what would happen? I'm talking about when it come to your why. What were the first thing? What would you think?
Man, that can't happen. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Yeah, I know.
That can't happen. You know what I'm saying?
But you should, but you should almost. I mean, you really like if you was to fail at something, especially if this is what you're supposed to be doing. It's like my spirit, my soul would just melt. You know what I'm saying? It would just. I wouldn't only cry, but I would really mentally and physically be broken. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And how can you live with having a broken spirit? How can you live with having a broken heart? How could you live with that on you? You know, so you owe it to yourself, and you owe it to whatever that why is. You owe it to that. You know what I'm saying? Like, for real. Like,
John said it can't be money, and that's real. It can't be money. You know, the thing about it is it can't be money.
Why does it have a financial attachment to it? It does not have a financial attachment to it. It really is really rooted from love.
Yeah.
It's rooted from love. And love have nothing to do with money. You know what I'm saying? It's rooted from love.
Right.
True why is rooted from love. So once you find true love and whatever that is, whether it's your spouse, whether it's your family or whoever, whatever that why is, 9 times out of 10 is rooted from love. Because love is the only thing that will make a person cry. If something that you really passionate and love, that's the only thing that can really give you that sensation to say, man, you know, I need to do this, or man, I failed at that. I can't, you know, like it has to do something dealing with love. It has nothing to do with money, nothing to do with money.
No. Guys, this is our money making motivational mindset Monday. This is our Zoom. This is what we normally talk about. We talk about mindset on these Zooms. You know, we mix a little real estate. You know, everybody know we real estate investors, but we mix we mix real estate inside of this thing. You know, and
if anybody got any, I know we going, you know, we just kind of rambling right now, but if anybody got anything real estate related they want to talk about, or got a question related to real estate or anything, we definitely answer any questions.
Somebody said, I may have joined late. Have you discussed the steps to taking wholesaling, or do you offer support classes, etc.? I think it's Trisha and Tammy Pitts. What's up, y'all? How y'all doing? Welcome, 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 welcome.
Have you discussed the steps to taking wholesaling, or do you offer support classes, etc.? You got an answer for that, bro?
Go ahead, bro.
Well, I mean, you know, we don't have like a specific, you know, training, a wholesaling training or anything like that. I mean, this platform pretty much we just kind of motivate and inspire people toward their purpose, toward their why. You know, we are real estate investors first. That's what we do full time. So we're always open to answering real estate related questions. So if somebody have a question that's related to wholesaling, because that's what we both specialize in. So if you have a wholesaling question, we'll definitely love to answer it. But we don't have a specific, I mean, what we do have is we have an actual dollar for dollar system. And that's specifically for people who actually are open to making calls, making cold calls. We have our own in-house dollar, and we have our own in-house leads. So if you're interested in making calls, which is related to wholesaling, is really a way of generating leads, far as via cold calling. If that's something you're interested in, or anybody's interested in, you know, we'll definitely, that's something that, you know, you could kind of get a little hands-on education as far as wholesaling, but we don't necessarily have anything in place, because I mean, everything we do pretty much for free. We don't have anything for sale. We don't sell no products. We don't have no courses or anything for sale. When we established this platform, we promised ourselves that we would just give. give till we can't give anymore. And that's what we've been doing. We haven't changed that at all. This dollar for dollars program, I mean, this is a system that we have that we actually invest money into, but we don't ask for money back. But again, it's a way for our partners to generate leads. I wish you was on the call from last week, because what we did was we dissected any excuses that any newbie or anybody would have when it comes to wanting to get started. Most excuses people have is, I don't have the money. I don't have the resources. I can't find no leads. I can't find no buyers. I don't know who an attorney is. I don't have a contract. Every one of those excuses, we eliminate them, because guess what? Part of our system is we provide those things. We provide, all of those things that I just mentioned within our system. If you guys, interested, of course, shoot us an email. We're definitely excited. We got our first, we got people that's already a part of the dollar for dollar system, but we have another group that's getting ready to join, and we actually have our first, one of our first orientations tomorrow. We got a couple of partners that want to get started, and we're excited because they're taking action, and that's what it's all about. When you hear something and God put it on your spirit to do something, to be a part of something special, then you have to be all in. You know what I'm saying? You have to be all in, and you have to be ready to move, because this opportunity is not going to present itself all the time. There's going to be similar situations or similar systems or similar platforms where you're going to have to pay thousands and thousands of dollars. And there's nothing wrong with that, because people want money for their time. It's just point blank, but we're offering this, limited time for our partners to be a part of something special, because we really want to see people win, not only in 2020, but also 2021 is around the corner. And we want our partners to end this year strong. We want the new year, we want our partners to come into the new year strong. And, we put together this system specifically for our partners, specifically for people who, lack in one of those areas. They lack in the finances, they're lacking the leads, they're lacking the guidance, they're lacking direction, they're lacking resources, buyers, sellers, whatever, whatever you're lacking, our system has it. So if that's something you guys might want to be a part of or want to know a little bit more about, definitely send us an email at reiwholesalersofus@gmail. And, tell us a little bit about, if you're interested, say, hey, I'm interested, tell us a little bit about yourself. And why should we consider you? Because guess what? It's not for everybody. We're not just looking to just bring people into a system and just wasting our time, because again, our time is valuable. We're two established businessmen, and our time is definitely not meant to be wasted. So that email again is REI, and we put it in the notes as well, in the comments. It's REI wholesalers are us @gmail.com. That's REI wholesalers are us @gmail.com. And if you're interested in a dollar for dollar system, again, definitely a blessing. I don't know any system, any platform out in the market right now like this. And I'm not bragging because me and Tim put it together, but I'm saying, like, if you find one, let me know, because I don't know where is one. And if you do find one, guarantee you're gonna spend $1,000 to be a part of it, guaranteed. So, and again, there's nothing wrong with that. I mean, everybody who has these systems, there's a lot of great systems out there that cost hundreds of, not thousands of dollars, and they're all great systems. But hey, you want to be down with the team in your local market, and you want to crush it, and you want to be, with two God-fearing men with 20 plus years in the business, then you need to get down with the right team, point blank.
Tyson said he's ready to drive.
What up, Ty? What up, bro? What's going on, man?
Tyson said he's ready to drive. He said,
what's going on, bro?
He asked about that driving for dollars. And I think two things, hands down.
We putting together something for that too, ain't we?
Yeah, we're working on it. God's put it in us, and it's something that we're definitely working on. But we're, he actually put this in for us first, but we're definitely going to have something at the right time. God's timing, it'll be there. for our driving for dollars system with Wholesalers R Us. So yeah, definitely we
You
appreciate.
guys want, I mean, we got the dollar for dollar system and we got the driving for dollar system in the background is being critiqued right now. But if
Yeah.
that's something you guys would be interested in, shoot us a comment and say thumbs up, or just shoot us a comment and say, you know what I'm saying, I definitely would be interested if you guys, you know, for the people who, you know, some people not cold calling people that don't want to sit in the house and make calls. Some people want to be out in the field. So
Right.
you know, that's you might, the driving for dollar system might work better for you, you know. So that's something that we're actually building out right now, that we're actually going to be excited about, and we're even considering the bandit sign team, you know, a team that want to get together weekly to put out signs together, you know. So we got a lot of things coming up in the new year. We just want to put our team and our partners and our community in position to be able to generate leads, you know what I'm saying. And we know the best ways to generate leads is via phone, calling people. A lot of people doing this texting thing, which, you know, I don't know how long that's gonna last, but some people doing that. It's cool. It generate leads, but you know,
Regulations.
there's regulations coming, and you know, it can get costly. But but the best ways, especially when you getting it from the mud and you're getting it from the ground up, is getting on that phone, banging that phone out, getting out in them streets, driving for dollars, you know, looking at all the houses. You know, shout out to our, you know, little brother Justin, you know, working like 8, 9, 8 in the morning, 7 in the morning, all the way to 8 at night, you know, just driving for dollars, closing deals, you know what I'm saying? That's what you got to do, you know what I'm saying? So we know that results come from that, because hey, that's where we started from. We started from, you know, driving for dollars every day. You know what I'm saying? I started from putting out bandit signs every week, you know, and they still work. I just closed a deal from bandit signs. They still work. So, you know, we want to put together a team that, you know, we get together weekly and we all just flag a city, flag an area, and we just put signs out, you know what I'm saying? And, you know, that's some, okay. But, you know, it's okay to tell people, because guess what? They're not going to do it. They're not going to do it. They're not going to do it. You know what I'm saying? So they got to be motivated to do it. So,
yeah,
you know, we got some things coming up, man.
When you say that, yeah, you do got to be motivated to do this stuff. You know, to do like you got to have a strong why.
and just like Grind said, the basics still work. And that's all we doing, Grind. We just like, man, like, why recreate the real? Why try to do all this stuff that people promote on the internet? All this stuff that social media is trying to tell y'all, you need to be doing this, you need to do Facebook ads, you need to be doing this, you need to be doing that. Man, forget all that. You know what I'm saying? Get back to the basics and get consistent with the basics and do it every day. And I guarantee you, if you stick to the basics and you do it every day, results gonna come. If results don't come, it's something you're doing wrong. Point blank.
Big shout out to Deanna. Big shout out to Law Clerk on Demand. Big shout out to you, sis. Thank you for joining us every week. We certainly appreciate you, sis. Listen, the basics work, guys. You know, Grind guy laughing because he knows it's real. Like,
be quiet. He like, shh. Like, don't tell them, like, let them keep doing what they doing. Like, we gonna keep sticking to the basics. And they don't keep doing all that other stuff.
Yeah, Wilson said, yeah, he says the game is won in the trenches. That's real stuff, brother. I mean, the game is won in the trenches. That offensive line, you know, that's where the game is really won. You know, like a lot of people, they practice this misdirection. You know, they want you to go in a different direction, you know, other than the direction that's going to actually get you paid. And like we said, these things work. These things work.
Absolutely. So guys, man, it was fun tonight. Like, you know, it was definitely a blessing tonight to have our friends and partners and everybody online with us tonight, just giving us that vibe, that energy that we needed. You know, I would say your homework, let's get some homework. Your homework after this call is determine what your why is and put together a plan to, once you know what your why is and let that push you towards your purpose, go hard. You know, we talked about earlier how being average is sucks. Doing just enough is not enough. You know what I'm saying? Going above and beyond. So whatever it is you want to do, whether it's real estate, wholesaling, whatever it is, don't just do enough. go excel overboard. You know, get in the habit of, you know, doing more than enough. Enough is just not enough. It's just not enough. You know what I'm saying? If you want to get the results that you're looking for, and if you haven't closed your first deal yet and you've been trying, it's point blank. You're not doing enough. And I'm not, and no disrespect, I'm not trying to put you down. I'm not trying to talk down on you or anything like that. I just want you to do more. I just want you to think bigger. You know, I just want you to put in more work, more effort, go harder. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And the only thing that's going to push you to do that is think about that why. When you think about that why, a tear should be about to come out your eyes. That sensation coming out of your soul, like that sensation that, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, if you ain't got that sensation, that ain't it. You got to go find it. That ain't it. You know what I'm saying? You got to go find it. So that should be enough to wake you up in the morning and get your day started and grind it out and get a good day in and do what you got to do, you know, to be great. So, got anything you want to close out with, bro?
No, man, just a big shout out to the team. Big shout out to team members that's gonna be down with the movement officially tomorrow. You know, we're excited about that. You know,
I can't wait till the testimonials start rolling in, man.
I can't wait, man. I can't wait to have these testimonials, man. I mean, listen, it's
I mean, we done got a couple for Delano, but we want Delano been down with the team. We need the other people that's been, you know, making calls. We need them to, you know, we need those testimonials to roll out. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
So we know it works. So let's
this season, this Christmas is going to be great, guys. This season is going to be great. It's already great. I mean, we're thankful. We had a great Thanksgiving, but we just do not want you guys to get lulled into what the world wants you to get lulled into.
Right.
The world wants you to relax. That's what the world wants you to do. I promise you. They're going to have every commercial out there. You sit there and watch TV, they're going to have every commercial out there wanting you to do this, wanting you to do that, everything but focus. And that's
what you got to do. We ain't got to worry about who the president no more. That part's out of there. That part's out of there. That's out of there. You know, now it's time to go to work. You know, now it's time to go to work.
Yep. All right. Well, that's all I got, bro.
Hey, we love y'all. Thank y'all so much. We'll be here next Monday, 8 p.m. same time. Don't forget, you need this weekly vitamin. So don't miss next Monday, 8 o'clock. We may have a guest next Monday. I'm thinking we're gonna probably bring on a guest.
I know who the guest's gonna be.
Well, hey, I'm looking forward to a guest.
Absolutely. I'm looking forward to it.
You guys on here next week, and we're gonna have somebody special.
Listen, guys, check us out on YouTube. We know we have to upload last week's video and the video from before, but check us out on YouTube. Wholesalers Are Us. Please subscribe to our channel. We're up to about close to 8. We're working to get to 1,000 people. So tell everybody to subscribe to our channel. Like our channel, we've got quality content on that channel. We've got how-tos, we got the basics on our channel. If you look at, I think some of our earliest videos, we give out some of the basics of this thing. And we're probably going to refresh some of those videos about some of the basics of what we do in relating to wholesaling. So guys, please just please go to our YouTube, Wholesalers Are Us. Subscribe to our channel, check out our videos, like our videos, guys, and that's what we ask you to do. Okay, partner.
We out, man. Enough said. Y'all get to work. Let's get to work. All right, we'll talk to y'all next week.